Bumblebee was so much fun.
Thank you.
So great. This was the best Transformers movie of all time, in my personal opinion.
Thank you so much.
Maybe just because I'm old and it reminded me of like when I was a kid, used to watch the show.
Amazing.
But I thought it was great. Bumblebee gets his voice ripped out, and he has to use the radio to speak again. If you could pick one artist other than yourself, whose catalog will be your voice for the future, who would you pick?
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said you were going to try your best to ask these great questions. I like it. One artist. Wow. This is really hard.
Because you love music.
Yes, because I love music, and there are so many artists that I feel could do that for me. This is, I don't know. I'm really having a hard time with this. Do you have somebody?
Yeah.
Who?
I was Gil Scott-Heron. He's my favorite artist, and if I could just be like him, that would be great.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Let me think about this.
Okay. Cool. I love the action, and you get to be this character who is so frustrated with her family. Like, her family gets on her nerves. I love you guys, but
yes.
Like, it was so dope. Has there been a moment where you've been like, I just need some space from you guys. I love you guys. And what'd you do to get that space?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think we all do. If we don't, then that might be a little weird. But I definitely have had those moments before. And I will say, when it comes to what do I do in those moments, I will get in my car and drive. And whether or not I have a destination or it's just for the pure satisfaction of just driving on one of your favorite roads, or just to roll your windows down and get some fresh air and be on your own. And I think that, tying it back to this movie unintentionally, there is such freedom and independence that comes with being able to drive a car. And for Charlie in this movie, that is her way out. That's her way to a life in which she can figure herself out and be alone and have that time and have that space to think and be her own person.
Yeah, that's my metaphor for success. People want to do stuff sometimes, and they say, how do I know? I said, just go, just start.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going, but you'll end up where you're supposed
Absolutely.
to be. And that happens a lot. Uh-huh. You've been famous for basically almost half of your life. Half of your life exactly, probably.
Sure. Yeah.
What has that experience been like? How is it for, do you feel connected? Like, do you feel normal? Does that make sense?
I do feel normal, yes. I don't know any different, but I do feel incredibly normal. I feel like, I had a moment yesterday, actually, where, we're in LA, driving around. I grew up, born and raised here, so I grew up driving into the city every single day for auditions, and, there were parts that I'd audition for and I wouldn't get, and the person that got it would end up on these billboards all over town, and it was equally as encouraging as it was discouraging, and now it's like, here I am in my hometown driving around and my face is all over these billboards for a film I'm so incredibly proud of. And it's like, it's just, I feel like I have these moments that are just so surreal, and I feel like I'm constantly reminded of how lucky I am to be able to do what I love. And that aside, constantly reminded that hard work pays off, being kind pays off, and I mean, it all results in happiness for me, and I think if I can continue doing that, then I will. But I feel very lucky.
When you take your break, breathe.
Thank you, I will.
Thank you for taking the time to
Thank
chat,
you
man. I appreciate
so much. Good to see you again.
Absolutely.
See you soon.
Godzilla!
Yeah.
Zilla bitch.
Godzilla! No, that's my thing.